Hola, FinOps practitioners de España. Bienvenidos a FinOps X in San Diego. I'm Borja Martínez. I come from Spain, and I'm FinOps Lead in EMEA within our NTT Data's global FinOps practice. FinOps is all about optimizing for value, aligning every technical and financial decisions with the business outcomes we want to achieve. It's not just about cutting costs or chasing savings. It's about ensuring technology spend drives our strategic priorities, whether that's customer growth, operational excellence, or market impact. Sometimes that even means investing more, but doing it intentionally with a clear purpose. This is where FinOps shines as a bridge between business strategy and technology strategy. I love how FinOps Foundation Framework captures this, with FinOps sitting right in the middle, connecting the two. I believe it's always been part of our narrative, but now it's also embedded in the framework. And there's an exciting part. FinOps is not about optimizing. It's the enabler of innovation. I remember listening to a FinOps X keynote from Adobe 2 years ago, where they talk about how the efficiencies they found through FinOps drive innovation and fund new AI capabilities for the product. The key is always focus on value. When tackling optimization, I start by fostering accountability and awareness, ensuring teams understand not just the technology spend, but also how it aligns with business context and objectives. A number like savings or a percentage alone means little without context. For example, if your cloud spend is up 20% from last year, that could actually be great news, but only if you associate it to a business or product KPI. Let me share a story. I worked with a CTO whose CIO was pressuring him because that increase in the cloud spending, that 20%. The CIO wants cuts because they were over budget. We helped the CTO not only show that increased spend was delivering real business value, but also highlight his team's incredible work. Yes, they were spending 20% more, but the reality is that the application has 5 times more users. That's efficiency in action. The business context is the core driver. Reporting the value of optimization can be definitely a challenge, and I like to face it with a layered approach. At the operational level, we focus on tracking usage efficiency, savings, and performance metrics. But the real value comes when you translate those into business KPIs, like cost per user, cost per transaction, or cost as a percentage of revenue. By linking these metrics, we clearly show the impact of technology on business goals. We make sure to share these insights not just with engineering teams, but also with senior business and strategy leaders. That way, we ensure every technology decision is a truly business decision. To empower better decision-making, education is absolutely foundational. I like running enablement programs and workshops across stakeholders, think finance, engineering, or product teams, with a clear goal to build a shared understanding of FinOps, its principles, and the business value it delivers. We also foster cross-functional collaboration because optimization is never done in isolation. It's strategic and collaborative. This isn't just about teaching concepts. It's about building trust and community. That's how we show the real value of FinOps, turning insights into actions that everyone trusts and benefits from. The biggest blocker to building a culture around optimizing for value is definitely mindset, especially a short-term vision. Too often, that short-term vision reduces FinOps to just a cost-cutting initiative, focusing only on immediate savings. But that misses the bigger picture. A lot of teams still think technology cost is someone else's problem, usually finance, or they assume optimizations means restriction because it's going to slow them down. Changing that culture takes time. We work to shift that narrative, moving the conversation from cost to value. FinOps isn't about slashing budgets. It's about ensuring every dollar spent drives strategic outcomes, like growth or innovation. By challenging that short-term mindset, we help teams see the long-term value FinOps brings to the business.
Hey everyone, producer Andrew here. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. For more FinOps content, go check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and leave comments and questions for all of our wonderful speakers. We appreciate your support.